So one more time, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen who are presented here. My name is Natalia Davidova, and today we are presented in the conference Unicorn Pitches in Poland. First of all, for sure, we have to thank all the organization team who did this very nice event, who are given the possibility to the startup to be shown up, and who are given the opportunity to the people like venture angels, like business angels, to find something nice and something new in the world which is presented. So we would like really to thank two people who are presenting here. The first is Alexei Shablowski, Director of Entrepreneurship Support Center, Startup Technologies in Belarus, startup expert. The Startup Technologies has been holding startup events, Startup of the Year and Startup Weekend, Minsk FinTech Conference, Invest Forums, Invest Weekend, mentoring sessions, master classes of famous entrepreneur, and as well as international startup battles. The Startup Technology Center is hosting this event in partnership with the Startup Network. And Maria Milejko, she's the second person who we need to thank for this event, and she's the Chief Partnership Officer, Unicorn.Events. Maria, time to you.
Thank you. Happy to see you all. Thanks for joining us and for your time. We're always happy to welcome new people to our community, as well as see the familiar faces. Let me share my screen and tell a bit about our community, that we are Unicorn.Events. The last year, we were the world's biggest online pitch contest. For geography and for number of participants online. Yes, and today, welcome to our first local unicorn pitches. As you can see, Unicorn Pitches Poland, and the winner of today's event will represent the whole country on the regional unicorn battle in the next season. And every season, as we are now have a fall, we are running our fall season, and we will have our finals, Unicorn Cup, on November 10th, and you are all welcome to our grand finale that will be held in 2 time zones. Choose which suits you better. And thanks to our ecosystem startup network, we are all together here. It's a very sophisticated platform that unites startups, investors, business angels, experts, different high-level managers, and makes it possible for us to be here. And it consists of Startup Inc. Today's our bronze sponsor. Startup Inc. is a platform for investors that are looking for great startups with a minimal entry check. Unicorn.Events, we are here today. Yes, and I'm glad and I'm honored to represent Unicorn.Events today. VC House is a closed community for business angels. We also have our network investment. It's a meeting between invest banks and startups and different businesses. Our Silicon Valley Syndicate Club is today's our silver sponsor, is our seed fund. And Network VC is our big fund that today is our global main sponsor. Thanks to all. And thanks to Startup Technologies for being our very good partner.
Thank you very much. And as I told, also the first person who was organizing this event is Alexei Shablowski. Alexei, this is time to you. Если вы хотите сказать что-нибудь, if you'd like to say something.
Thank you very much. I am the CEO of Startup Technologies. More than 10 years, the company has been organizing startup conference, hackathon. Our event, many successful startups were presented for the first time. Among them, Unicorn Underdog. We build connections. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. And for present moment, we are going on with our jury. I would like to present all the guys who will be making evaluation consideration of all startups who are presented here. So the first, we have Mr. Efi Ben Arzi, the Chief Growth Officer at Immersion. You are welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Would you like to say something to the startuppers, to your colleagues, to the business angels?
Yeah, sure. I'm an ex-startup founder myself. I'm doing venture building and advising startups in different countries, from the United States to Africa to Europe. I'm a board member of the Startup Commission of the EU Tech Chamber and also the Finance Commission. I'm mentoring investors. I'm mentoring Google for startups. I'm just pretty much trying to do many things around the world.
Okay, thank you very much. So the second person who we're having today, Tomasz Zaton, if I'm not mistaken, is he connected? I don't see him. Maria, probably I need your help. Do we have?
Oh no, let's proceed to other judges, please.
Okay. One more person is Peter Hlavnicka. I already saw him.
Hey guys, nice to meet you all. I'm Peter from Andrei Ventures. I'm a venture partner in a company based in Singapore. We're based in Singapore, Luxembourg, Silicon Valley, Tel Aviv. We have programs called House of Deep Tech, House of MedTech, where we do a soft landing pad for companies that want to soft land in EU or Southeast Asia, and eventually Silicon Valley. We write any size of check as appropriate. We generally focus on the medtech and deep tech, anything that has to do with deep technology and medical devices. We're not really necessarily doing biotech and pharma because it's a long cycles, but anything that has to do with technology, especially the ones that are protected with the patents, we certainly have an interest in. Good luck to all and nice to meet you again. Thank you.
Thank you. And please, today we have Evgenia Khasis, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, hi, nice to meet you guys, and I'm very honored that I'm here in Judges today. So I am CEO and founder at AI Hub. We organized a lot of different hackathons all over the world, and I organized a huge conference, AI1 in Moscow, which had 50 different countries participants. So I'm here to help startups to be connected with business, because my business is also B2B business, and also to guide people in building AI products. Thank you.
Thank you, Natalia. Are you with us, Natalia? Please unmute yourself, Natalia. We can't hear you.
Yes, now it's okay.
And now it's okay.
Okay,
so
super.
Please.
So now we have Daya Vanka, the Senior Analytics and Business Transformation Professional.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Greetings from Belgrade. Nice to meet you all. I'll be short. Generally, I'm a CFO of Fashion Union LLC, which is a company from Belgrade. We are a clothing manufacturer focused on light knitwear production, and we started as a startup a couple of years ago. We're not a startup anymore. Nevertheless, we passed all the stages, from the access to finance to contributing with a lot of programs from incubation to acceleration within the process. I was involved from the early start stages. So additionally, I'm working for a fintech project, which is the investment management platform from the UK. Yes, we're a startup, and I'm still in the process of working with investors. So through the process, I have made a really good connections with a lot of business angels, venture capitalist network from the region of Eastern and Southeast Europe. Mostly I help younger entrepreneurs in the process of access to finance and with everything else that goes with financial management, analytics, and advising them in the process of making their business processes more optimized. So that would be pretty much of that. On the other hand, I work with a lot of NGOs to attract the investments for the region. So I'm a current CEO of Serbian Management Association, and we're generally a non-for-profit organization. Additionally, we work with a lot of other bilateral chambers of commerce, as well as with a lot of business associations in terms of organizing regional business forums on various topics, from compliance, from investment management, banking, fintech, and so forth. So currently, since COVID is present, everything goes a bit tougher for us, but we are working toward making it happen. So that would be pretty much of what I do currently. Thank you.
Super, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And now it's thank you very much. And now it's coming Aida Fazilova, the founder and CEO at XOR.ai.company. You're welcome.
Thank you, Natalie. Hi, everyone. Very pleased to be here with you. I would normally be based out of San Jose, but currently I'm in Moscow, Russia. I'm a startup founder myself. So I've been building my company in HR technology for the last 5 years. We currently serve over 320 customers in like 42 countries, helping them to accelerate their hiring processes with the use of artificial intelligence. So yeah, I'd be willing to connect you all to the funds that I know if you're in fundraising mode, and if I would, think it would be a relevant fin. So yeah, good to be here. Thank you.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. And now we have the Andrei Papo. This is the Chief of Entrepreneur, Corporate Innovation and Venture Building Expert. So you're welcome. Probably not. Do we have Andrei Popov here? No. Probably no. No, not yet. Okay. So now it's coming Yulia Shved. I saw her already. Yulia, good afternoon.
Yes.
One more time. This is time for you.
Yeah, you saw me. So my name is Yulia, and I'm a tax partner in the London boutique tax law firm, international tax law firm. So we specialize in different fields of legal activities, but our main specialization, as I've said, is taxation. But we provide support to both to startups, investors, funds. So we are in between, and I guess this is our advantage. So good luck to startups, and yeah, let's hope for the better.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I saw Mr. Tomasz Zaton, who is connected to us probably not long ago. If I'm mistaken, no. Tomasz, hello.
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, perfect.
All right, thank you. So I'm in Warsaw. Thank you for the invitation. It's a pleasure to be here. So I am an expert in financial markets, broad international experience. I like taking calculated risks and finding order in chaos. Recently, I've decided to work on my own startup, and we are doing this in stealth mode. The startup is involved in real-time macro forecasting. And because I really like dragons, I decided to name this startup Dragon One. So thank you and good luck to everyone.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And now the last one is coming, Vadim Fechin, who is a venture investor, managing partner of the United Business Angel. Vadim, you're welcome. This is your time.
Hi everyone. Nice to meet you. it's great that some of you are also from financial industry, and regarding me, I also started my career as an investment banker in 2005. I worked on public markets as an M&A advisor, and then I turned to private equity sector, where I started to learn more about new technologies, and finally 7 or 8 years ago, I entered VC markets as an investor, as a business angel. Currently, I run my own micro VC firm that invests in tech companies on their early stages. Most of my companies are located in Europe. Originally, I'm from Moscow, but travel a lot. And the sectors I'm interested in are fintech, legal tech, HR tech. I think these are my main targets. Okay, good luck to everyone.
Okay, thank you very much.
Present themselves.
Okay, thank you very much. So one more time, I would like to thank all our guys who is making the jury today. And I would like to remind all the startuppers that you will be having 4 minutes to speak and 3 minutes for the additional questions from the jury. And so approximately you are having 7 minutes maximum for every startup project. In this case, I would like to ask the company U-Trick by Victoria Geruch to be presented and to show us the all the I'm sorry very much presentation, which helps U-Trick helps you analyze customers' emotion and online behavior. So Victoria, you're welcome.
Thank you so much. Just in a second, you will see my screen. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Everything's good?
Yes.
Okay, great. Just a second. I'll need to make some angles. So sorry for that. So let's start. Hi, I'm Victoria, co-founder and CEO at U-Trick. Our platform helps to build empathy between commerce companies and their customers. Do you know why you choose some specific brand to buy there? Business Harvard Review claims that 95% of buyer decisions are driven by emotions. And that's a solid opportunity out there, because right now you as a buyer can't get any positive emotional hints to finalize the purchase or tips about specific product parameters that you're hesitating about. Moreover, customers are ready to buy 2 times more if they will get personalized experience. Our SaaS platform increased retention by 10% with deep customer AI analytics and personalization that is after that. We wish to change totally and bring new experience. Just imagine the same e-commerce website would be different in colors, with fonts, or even with text to each buyer, as they have different emotions. Eventually, that leads buyer to fall in love with the brand and buy 2 times more needed products. How our technology is working? It doesn't need any video camera or any other software. U-Trick grasps manner of interaction just from mouse move, scrolling, clicking, and sequence of those browser events. This information is crucial for the next step. Make customer segmentation based on emotions of your customers. That triggers different areas and parts of your website. U-Trick is best suited for UI/UX testing, marketing research, and deep customer feedback. We have this kind of solution that in comparison to other competitors win a lot because competitors have detection emotions from web camera in comparison to our unique solution. There is competitive advantages that we have. First one, unique technology of getting customer emotions from online movement. We raise retention 3 times, uplifting the customer engagement, and provide automation of personalized marketing on emotional level for end customers. Our startup representing new trend on the market, emotion AI, and it's growing rapidly. Our technology is scientifically proven by range of scientific groups, and also we notice intensification of research works that appear recently during the last 5 years. By the way, it's important to mention that me and my CTO are scientists by education, and that's why we managed to bring these insights from science world to business. But that's not only one secret about our team. Another one secret weapon that we have, we work together with my CTO about 10 years by now in our own IT development company. And even before that, I was working in AstraZeneca as a head of digital department, and my CTO was researching in France. But right now in Utrecht, we already have a good full-time dedicated team and also amazing advisors from international countries such as USA and Saudi Arabia. Also, regarding the traction, of course, we already have 20 customers from Ukrainian and international countries, and we reach 3K MRR from banking, FMCG, and e-commerce business segments. We have subscription plans for SMB companies in order to easily start and bring them benefits. And the second one, pay-as-you-go model for enterprise companies to use for a huge quantity of users that will give them more converted customers. Already in our board, we have 3 investors that join our mission to make marketing more empathetic. Also, we win European Union Commission and get title of the best data startup. And recently we were chosen by a strong Polish corporate accelerator in Poland, Space 3 AC, and you can see here. Our coming market of expansion is Poland, as number of growing e-commerce are there spectacular. And that would mean huge for the market if you can recommend us to some Polish companies who also believe that customer-centric approach can be done in a new empathetic way. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Victoria. Thank you very much. Very nice project. So now I would like to ask, do we have any questions?
Yeah, can I start?
Yes, you're welcome.
Okay. First of all, what technology do you use? Is it Rust?
We use our own AI algorithm that we make from scratch. So we are not using some ready installed algorithm, etc. It's our own.
How do you make the connection between mouse moves and emotions? And that's the first question. The other question is, do you connect it with the recommendation system for the e-commerce platforms?
Yeah, regarding a connection between browser events and emotions, there was several stages. First stage, it was gathering the whole knowledge that already lying there in scientific articles, scientific journals. So there are a lot of them from different research groups. That was first big step. The second one, create our own AI algorithm. And the third one was verification of this technology with the help of sitting 2 lines of the people. First was interacting with our algorithm, and that's how the technology detected emotions. And the second line of people, they are making their own notes about emotions that they see on the line of the face of the first line. So that's how we get information about how emotions are tagging by real people. And those 2 tables, when we compare them, we provide an accuracy level. That's regarding the first answer to your question. Regarding the second one, could you repeat super briefly one?
Yeah, is it connected to recommendation system? Like, for example, products like Reco AI, if you heard about the new product, for example?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Regarding a recommendation system, we are not connected to any specific recommendation system. What we do for each of the enterprise customers, we make manually this interaction because each of them have different websites or CRM systems, like or the whole infrastructure could be very different. So that's why we're not limited right now by some range of different recommendation system, but more doing it manually for each of the customers.
Okay, I will leave the other questions to the other juries.
Hi, Thomas here. I've got one question. So on one of the slides, you showed us that you've got 3 different pricing plans, starting with $20 and finishing on the $1,000. And my question is, in terms of customer acquisition costs, why don't you focus just on the highest paying ones? Because if you land one corporate, it's X amount of work and it's equivalent to 50 users or 50 clients in the cheapest plan.
Yeah, why we're doing this? Because enterprise sales cycles is too long. So it's our priority segment that we are into because it gives them more value. But still, in order to not to just sitting, not just waiting for the signing of the contracts, we decided to add also SMB segment, just in order to have more possibilities, in order to neglect those kind of risks that enterprises could think too long. So we already have as enterprises customers as SMB, and at some point we just figure out what will be the main focus, what will be more reasonable regarding the acquisition cost, and this will be the main and only one audience. Right now, the reality is like this. But thanks, amazing question from.
Okay, no, thank you. That's a very good answer. I was looking for something like this. Thank you.
How do you address the privacy? I have a concern. If I'm a user, I don't want you to track my things. Do I have to consent before I'm going on a website?
Yeah, at every touch point that the customer, the end respondent touch with U-Trip, from our side, we every time educate our customers, even though they have a lot of questions to us, even though we push them even harder that they could expect regarding how it should be done in a very concise and very GDPR way. Of course, it's not about hiding something, gathering something, and after that using for some bad purposes like mangling with pricing or something like that. It's in the terms of being more transparent, like all the consents, all of those things. If you are interacting with U-Trip, you would know about this on the corporate website or a web form that you will get. And only after this consent, you will be proposed some new type of experience. You need to decline or accept to do this. So at every stage, if something will be weird regarding from bringing new experience to you, you would know that in advance.
You have any patents?
Regarding patents, we are covering ourselves with a lot of things regarding bringing some huge part of what we are doing, but like our model is not in open source, so it's storing in our computers, and only our CTO is the main resource of the whole data, and me and my CTO, we co-founders. So it's we are covering this IP with these things, but nevertheless, we're also gathering the whole forces and to make AP regarding the patenting the whole technology, but it will be in upcoming period.
Okay, thank you very much. Guys, for present moment, we have this short time, unfortunately only 7 minutes. Now for present moment, it was a little bit bigger time. So for present moment, thank you very much. Startup U-Trip, thank you very much. Very nice presentation. And if you have some more questions, you can write directly to this company to ask all the additional information, any questions. So it will be like a direct connection, and all the contacts will be you are having already in your presentation. So the next company who we have today, this is a startup Roomba. Roomba, this is a new interactive card games where you can find funny games, enjoyable challenges, and unexpected questions related to different topics. So company Roomba, you're welcome. This is your time. Show your best. We already checked our connection. It was okay. Yes, yes.
Hello, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Well, first of all, give me one moment that I start sharing my screen. Let me know if it's not visible.
Yes.
Or visible. Yes. Okay. Wonderful. So, my name is Roosevelt Aguilar. I am a Peruvian living in Europe for around 1 year, and this is Roomba. And let's start. There are many card games around the world, probably uncountable, but Roomba has a difference because we have different kinds of tasks, challenges, questions, and games in one card game with 80 cards. We focus on simplicity, but at the same time, we want to engage the players. To start, we created just 3 steps to play it. Like a normal card game, you just shuffle the cards, then you put them face down, and you pick up 1 per turn. There is only one rule. This game is for adults, more than 18 years old, because the rule is that you need to have a bottle of any liquor or alcohol that you want. If a task is not made, a question is not answered, a challenge is not made, or it's a difficult game to do, or you lose, you need to have a drink. So basically, those are the steps. You can also check on the website that I will share in a while. This game has been tested in Peru, Spain, Croatia, and Poland, having more than 90% of acceptance, and all the players completed the game at least once. As I told you, you can play it with family, friends, between couples, acquaintances, colleagues, co-workers, but over 18. Our main difference is that we have the opportunity to share cultures. Because of this game, you can interact and you can know more details about each other. It is true that there are games that have challenges or questions or any classic game that you might have when you want to have fun. However, if you join all of them, you have Roomba. And our focus is to make it simple but engaging. What I would like to continue with this business idea is to continue with metrics, to register the trademark and the design patterns, and start with production and distribution. To conclude, and not make it longer, this is our website where we have some pictures with the games, the explanation of them, some of our cards, the rules. I am the CEO, and my sister is the one that helps me with the, one moment. And my sister is the one that helps me with this game, the marketing part. So thank you very much for your time, and I'm open to any question that you may have.
Thank you very much.
Hi.
Do we have any questions?
Yes.
Yeah, excellent.
Okay, Evgenia, shoot first. I will add on your question.
Yeah, I actually have 3 questions. First was about the team. Second is, how are you going to scale this game?
Okay. The team is my sister and I. However, I think we need some coaching related to the production and distribution. And the idea of scaling is to take these cards into platforms like Amazon and Shopify to become it famous, and also use the social medias, Facebook and Instagram.
Okay.
Hi, Rosbel. First, thanks for your short presentation. I think that I would like to know more bit about your financial model. You know, I have seen it, you know, on the website a bit that you have like a plan to generate revenues of 40% in the beginning. Can you elaborate more on the methodology, how you came up to this figure, and of course, how you're planning to break even if everything occurs as you said in your presentation? And additional question would be, have you raised so far any money yet? Thank you.
This idea appeared recently this year because I studied at university in Spain, and they coached me during the idea until I had the prototype. But it's true that we don't have yet any money. However, I am trying to introduce this game so other people know, and at the same time maybe get the attention of someone. The average price that we have when we want to start with this game is 15 euros, which approximately is going to be 10 euros for all the creation, marketing, shipping cost that this game has, and would be approximately 5 euros of profit that we will have revenue.
Okay, thank you for answering the question. Thank you.
Do you consider go digital at some point, or what's the strategy for the long run?
Thank you for the question. Yes, at the beginning I wanted to make it digital because of course it's easier, but the reality is that I don't have this specific context. That's why I decided to make it like this, and my plan is to become a digital, as I have another games that can be connected at the same time with this. For example, a handman, or this game that like pizza game, and others that can be included to this idea.
Okay, so your exit strategy is to be sold to a mobile gaming company, or what's?
Would be a nice idea, not to sell the whole company, but to start with production of more games with the money that we can raise from our sellings at the beginning, of course.
Okay.
Thanks. It's a very funny project about entertainment, and so my question is, if your project, if your game will become popular in Peru or Spain, I'm asking about the metrics. So do you expect that alcohol abuse level may be increased in those countries?
Yes, as I am Latin America, I know that unfortunately piracy in my country is really famous. So I am planning just to keep with this idea in Europe at the beginning, and probably the US, but no further than that. And maybe if we add the technology and we start with more sophisticated models for an app, yes, of course, could be spread. But at the beginning, just Europe is my target.
Okay, so any more questions? Do we have some more questions? Is everything clear with this startup? Yes.
I'm just going to send the link if someone is interested. Just drop us a message. Thank you for your time.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. And now we are going for the next startup. This is number 3, if I'm not mistaken, the company for you. Maria, can you help me please with the this startup? I can't see them. I'm checking, but probably they're not.
What is the name of the founder? Could you tell me, please?
Emilia Haif and Nikolai Rodionov, the founders of this company are.
Yeah.
Emilia Haif and Nikolai Rodionov. This is self-message of the face.
Okay, Alexei, are you with us? Alexei?
Алексей, Эмиля Хаев, Николай Родионов. Если мы пытаемся понять, есть ли они с нами сегодня.
Ощущение, что на самом деле тут только 2 компании, они обе уже отпичились.
Добрый день, это Алексей, Clickstorm компания. Clickstorm.
Здравствуйте, здравствуйте, здравствуйте. So, Clickstorm, this is the company, is a post-revenue esports platform that boosts cognitive skills. So, you are welcome, Alexei Talan and Clickstorm Startup. You're welcome.
Cool, thank you. Thank you very much. So, I'm running an esports tournament platform. It's actually a website where you can create a tournament, take part in a tournament. Basically, you compete in esports games. We have been working as an esports marketing agency that is using our esports tournament platform as a unique proposition with major brands like MediaMarkt, TikTok, Riot Games, and we did quite a few contracts in Russia. And right now we are looking to grow globally. And in order to grow globally, we are looking to start from Poland. I actually already visited Poland. I spent a week in Warsaw, talked with to local esports marketing agencies, and last year I had to launch an offline event in Warsaw for KFC. Unfortunately, it was delayed because of COVID, but I'm sure it will be back really soon. So what we do have on our platform, besides running esports competitions in popular games like Dota 2 and Counter-Strike, we have our own proprietary game called Action Chess. It's actually chess in real time, where you can move all your figures at once. And we have a set of cognitive trainers. So for Storm Chess, we ran quite a few tournaments and partnered with FIDE Grandmasters. We already tried to work with European Grandmasters. For example, we got in Italy Grandmasters. She is a part of Italian national team in chess. So besides having this game, we are going to develop 2 new versions. It's a Storm Chess Magic version, when you can make special spells like make a reload time for your pawn or a bishop. We will be developing Storm Go. It's Go in real time for Asian market. And right now we have a B2C business model. It is premium subscription plus microtransactions. We have up to 50 first subscribers and first transactions made. And during the next quarter, we are going to push further this B2C microtransactions business model. For go-to-market, we are going to partner directly with the chess grandmasters. Use Facebook and Reddit. We already burned 20K USD in Facebook and Reddit to test user acquisition channels. And we know how to work with chess streamers to acquire audience. There are 2 competitors. First one is Skills. They valued near 3 billion, and Imperial Life, they are also valued at 3 billion USD. They are focusing on mobile games market and only on hyper casual games. Mobile games means really high customer acquisition costs and low retention because games are hyper casual. During our journey, we used to run lots of festivals like in Russia, and ex-VP of Rovia, Peter Westerbaka, played our game live on our first offline event with 1K USD prize pool. And right now we are about to tackle Peter Westerbacher himself to be our advisor and join our company. So we used to run quite a few festivals in Russia and Singapore. In Singapore happened the first round of funding for us. In total, I raised 770K USD. And right now we pivoted and looking for B2C business model. During COVID, I've used our platform to run corporate esports team building events. So basically, esports is a unique tool that can connect people from Irkutsk to people with Warsaw. For a company called Acronis, we ran a test tournament with Storm Chess, and we connected people from Washington to people from Singapore. And right now, I have in my pipeline a contract with Food Panda. It's a delivery service from Singapore. We are planning a tournament for their riders, couriers. So we are experts in running offline and online events and esports. Right now, we deployed our first game. We got the first sign. That game is interesting. We have first paying subscribers. And this is an example of our special project. Actually, I already talked to MediaMarkt in Poland, in Warsaw, and I'm going to talk to them once again. In Russia, we opened 2 sports cafes inside the MediaMarkt shop in Moscow and St. Petersburg, and installed our platform as a white label solution. So what we got right now, we got fully working tournament platform. We got a huge market of chess gamers, intellectual chess players, and esports gamers. And we want to get to this market using our esports experience. Ask me any questions. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Alexei, for your lovely presentation. I think you covered almost everything what we as judges and
excuse me.
Expansion strategy. I know that you already have said, and plus a bit more details about your target market. Thank you.
Sorry, I heard only a part about target market.
Okay.
Yes, it was some situation with the connections. Would you repeat this one more time?
Yes, of course. Thank you. Would you be kind to elaborate more on your expansion strategy about partnerships and, of course, your expansion in terms of sales and marketing? Thank you.
Sure. For the market, we have a slide that my partner assembled. So we are targeting traditional intellectual sports players like chess, Go, and shogi. When you release a new esports game or computer game, you have to tackle everyone. You have to educate how to play a game first, right? That's why we are reinventing existing tabletop games like for chess. There are hundreds of chess schools. We did a research in Europe, in the United States, in CIS region, and the market is growing organically. So we are disrupting the existing market of tabletop games and bringing them into esports. So we believe that the market consists of intellectual sports players and esports players as well. For esports, there's the part called competitive sports enthusiasts. Those are guys that play esports games themselves several times a month. That's the market. And for our go-to-market strategy, let me show. So for our go-to-market strategy, we will be using Facebook integrated for direct user acquisition. We already tested it and validated, like in Eastern Europe and CIS, we are paying up to $1 per registered player. We qualify a user as a player if he registered on a website and played at least one game. In Southeast Asia, it is 40 cents. So we can take Philippine players and populate the platform with them to create a mass of critical players, and then bring in Europeans and Americans, those who will pay actually.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Another strategy is to sign contracts with the top-tier grandmasters in chess. So we already worked with tier 2 and tier 3 chess grandmasters, and it was awesome. So they bring their audience from stream and they start playing immediately, creating tournaments on our website.
Thank you. Thank you. You answered my question. Thank you very
Alex,
much,
what
Alexei.
is-
Yeah, Alice, did you have a question? Yeah.
Alex, what is the churn rate currently? What's the retention of the users once
So-
you acquire them?
Right now we have a growth rate is about
Sure.
12%. Regarding churn rate, we didn't calculate it accurately yet,
Mhm.
but we are getting like a couple hundred new registrations a day,
Mhm.
and at least 60% of these users play at least one game or use our trainers. And then we have up to 1,000 games played on a website on a daily basis.
Mhm. And also another question that I had is that you mentioned two competitors of yours valued at like $1 billion and $3 billion, which is good. How long did it take them to get there? And then you mentioned that they're mostly focused on the mobile experiences versus like, what do you guys do? Is it primarily desktop or like what?
So we are mobile friendly,
Mhm.
and so it took to this guy several years to reach to the top. But MP Live, they raised quite a bit from Sequoia at the start. I think it took them 2 to 3 years. So with cash, you can reach to the top really fast. Why we are not coming to mobiles directly? Because of really high customer acquisition costs.
Of course.
And because you need hyper casual gaming. We are looking for long term. So in chess, in real-time chess, there are lots of layers of retention. And you start playing immediately, it's super fun and exciting, and you don't need to rely on existing templates. Let me show you the platform right now. Okay. So that's the platform. It's fully compatible with mobiles. The thing is, we have launched our application inside vk.com. It's Russian in Russian social network, and we have mobile presence via vk.com. So if you're a user of vk.com, you can play our game using Clickstrom directly from vk.com. And we are about to do the same on Facebook. We have already deployed in the beta on Facebook. It's all free. And the thing is, we can get tons of users from vk.com. We are getting a couple hundreds of players on a daily basis right now.
Mhm.
Alex, this is Tomasz. I've got one question. Essentially, your project is, from what I see, 3-in-1, because one, you're developing your own game, a version of chess. Second, you're trying to cater somehow to the corporate market and trying to organize events. Three, you're kind of you said that you developed cafes. Like, which one of these is your core focus, given the resource constraints in terms of one, capital, and second, your team?
So we do run events for brands, like for telco providers, for Riot Games, as you can see. These events helps us to get cash flow and stay away from venture funding as long as possible. So basically, any marketing we do for a brand helps us to get cash, to get paid, to get some sellers paid, basically. So our focus is on B2C and on launching Storm Chess and later Storm Go. But in order to do this, we need to make money. So we are making money by running an esports marketing agency. The thing is, by running any event, we get the brand exposure for free, and sponsors paying for this. For example, for this event, Cyberpark, we got paid for 8K USD or maybe 9K USD.
Ultimately, your game plan for monetization is money from the users. Like, let's say, have 1 million or billion users.
Yes, that's our B2C market vision. So we have this premium subscription, And in order to play tournaments, you have to pay a one-time fee as well. We have found out that users that already bought a subscription, they more eager to spend on transaction in B2C. So they're heavy spenders. Those who bought subscription also eager to spend on microtransactions.
Just like any other platform, how are you bringing people to your platform?
By working with social networks, we buy AdWords on Reddit, Facebook, by partnering with streamers on Twitch, and by launching different partnerships. For example, I have partnered with IASF, it's International Sports Federation. I talked directly to the General Secretary, and we are planning a pilot with them.
Okay, so you're paying somebody else to put your pop-up into their game?
Sometimes we are paying for International Sports Federation. We are not paying anything. It will be a co-pilot. They're interested in our project. So we're trying to tackle as many partnerships as possible, and those partnerships are usually for free for us. For example, we have partnered with Opera. I just messaged directly to VP of Opera on LinkedIn, and we got a month of free exposure in Opera browser. Every user of Opera browser in CIS and Europe could click and play Storm Chess. We got several thousand users for free from them.
Maybe I missed it, but what is your main market to grow currently, the first one?
Main market, Europe.
Europe. Okay. Do you consider registered in one of the European stock exchange, for example, New.Connect in Poland, in order to raise the capital?
Poland is a great market. I actually visited Warsaw and I spent a week working with local partners. I went to HQ of Media Market in Poland to bring the same esports activities that we had with Media Market in Russia before. I partnered with an esports market agency in Poland. And before COVID, we had to launch a tournament in Warsaw for KFC. So I already know guys in Poland. I know esports marketing agencies that we already partnered to. And Poland is a really nice launch pad. I actually helped one startup to get to huge Think VC. I helped them to get a 45K grant. I was an advisor for them. And I found out that Poland is actually a really cost-effective solution for a startup. It's not so expensive as Finland, for example. And
how much are you guys raising at the moment?
Right now, I am based in Moscow. And
how much are you raising? Are you raising right now or not?
Yeah, right now we are raising 500K.
Good. Thanks. That's cool.
Do we have some more questions? Any questions?
Guys, just type in click-storm.com, come and play a game of Storm Chess in real time. That's a unique experience. You should try it at least once.
I'm gonna try. I normally play chess and poker, so this might be the combination.
Cool. So you played poker, right?
I do, yeah.
I played 2 years on Full Tilt and Poker Stars.
Okay, guys, thank you very much. Thank you very much for the presentation. Thank you very much for the questions. And now we have one more startup. This is the last one. The startup name is For You, presented by Emila Haif and Nikolai Radionov. So the startup is For You. This is time for you. Do your presentation.
Yeah, hi to everyone.
Okay,
could you
good
just, yeah, thank you.
Hi, everyone.
Yeah, here's Nikolai. My name is Emil. So I guess we can start, Nikolai, right?
Just a minute, I have trouble with my PC. Just a minute, please.
Yes.
Okay. Emil, show the presentation, please.
Sure. Give me a second, please.
Until we have time, I would like to remind to our jury that you have link for the quotation for the all startuppers. So don't forget to do it. Don't forget to send us, so we'll understand your quotation, your voting for the startup companies of today.
Natalia, I can explain for our new judges how to do it.
Okay.
Dear judges, you have on your emails your personal voting link. It will redirect you to our platform, voting platform. You scroll to the startups, where you will see the icons of the startups, and you will have the opportunity to estimate them from 1 to 5. 1 is the lowest mark, 5 is the highest mark. And until the voting process is not closed, you will have the opportunity to change your mind. And after every startup pitches, I will close and will count our scores and announce the winner. Sure.
So guys, Emilia and Nikolai, are you ready?
Yep.
Sure, we're ready. Okay, so
Emil, show presentation, please. Okay. We'll start. Hi,
okay,
everyone.
So you're welcome.
Hi, everyone. We are Startup For You. For You is a mobile application for facial skin care. In our product, we have combined practical beauty tips from beauty experts with virtual reality technologies and artificial intelligence elements. We help our users to prolong youth and preserve the natural beauty of the skin. So why do we choose that market? Femtech is growing each year, and you can see that in the presentation. We found research about global market of facial cosmetics and dermatology and cosmetology salons. Also, we research our competitors, so there are no full-featured multi-applications on the market that can cover the entire niche of beauty and skincare. And now I'll talk some words about our product. At the presentation in the product overview, you can see all the functionality, and for better study, we recommend downloading the application and see with your own eyes and touch hands. Also, we have a roadmap which we adhere and which you can look at the end of the presentation. We have 3 business models. First, it's a B2C payment for subscription. We have monthly and yearly subscriptions. The average price is $20. So the second, it's a B2B partnership with resellers and manufacturers of spice vehicles. And at that moment, we are testing that model. And the third, it's a B2B partnership with clinics and beauty salons. It will be in the future. So some words about our marketing and metrics. We will engage user by firstly buying traffic, secondly by viral mechanics, and thirdly we will work with influencers. So we are a customer-focused product. So we monitor and improve our retention. You can take a look at in this presentation. And even now with limited resources, we are getting great results. Now we have 81,000 active users. Every month we will be growing by 10%. Our growth over the last 4 months is 300%. At May, our DAO was 1,100. Now we have 2,600. We get product market fit after the 7th week. And it doesn't matter which session, which proves that the users love us and use our app. But still, what makes us special? This is our team. We are closing all areas of work. The team consists of professionals in the field. The main backbone is 15 people. The whole team works with great enthusiasm and believes in the product and the founders. So, well, but what will make us great? First of all, this is our culture, our value, mission, and vision. We see ourselves in the future as a market leader of beauty tech and digital health. In the future, we strive to solve the fundamental issues of aging and prolonging human life. We also believe that in the next 20 years, people will be able to overcome aging. We want to be at the forefront of this, who will make it accessible to the majority. So we will be glad if you're also inspired by ambitious goals and you want to have a hand in our success. So thank you. That's all of our presentation.
Hi, Nick.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Do we
Hi.
have questions?
Yes, of course. Hi, Nick. Greetings from Belgrade. Thank you for your short presentation. My question would be focused more on who are your competitors and what differentiates you amongst them. Thank you.
Please, can you repeat this?
Who are your competitors, your current competitors, and what differentiates you amongst them?
Firstly, I think that our competitors is the touch mobile apps in App Store, Play Market. It's a facial message. It's apps with facial message, but that apps don't have artificial intelligence or don't have AR. And because of this, I think because of this, we're better. We are better than that competitors. And I think that competitors also the beauty salons and dermatologists, because in beauty salons, people, users or female spend too much time and spend too much money. But in our app, you can save your money and you can save your time. But profit will be the same like beauty salon.
Thank you. And my additional question would be, have you registered your patent so far?
Patent?
The patent for your product.
Emir, maybe you can help me?
Sure. No, guys, right now we're registering our company in Estonia.
Okay.
We already get the residence, electronic e-residence for us, for founders. So in near future, we will do it.
So
it's in the plan, yeah, sure.
Thank you very much.
Guys, can I ask you, Nick, first off, where are you at on the team slide? You were not there, why? And what's your role in the company?
I'm a product manager, but I'm product manager maybe just half of year now at that team, and because of this, I'm not on this presentation.
Okay, and then for the female who's really into the skincare, so I'm your target market, right? Can you explain me? So what do I do? Once I install the app, I just make a photo or a video, you analyze my face, and then just give me a recommendation like facial massages and the skincare that I should take in order to maintain.
Okay, I will explain you. No, it's not a photo, it's not a video. You install that app and you can do message by message techniques with your face, with your selfie, with AR technologies.
What does
so that technology have guideline in your face, and you can watch at your phone, and with your phone you can watch at your phone, and at the selfie you will
sorry, you can use your selfie camera as a smart mirror and like see your face and see the correct lines on your face, AR lines. So you can
just watching the tutorials on, why can't I do the same you just watching the tutorials on YouTube as I always do?
Because it's yeah, actually before we started to develop our app, we made a survey in the internet and collected more than 100 reviews about from customers. Most of them were from Russia and Belarus. So they told us that it's quite difficult for them to search for these kind of videos, and they don't have the personal approach to them, because we skin, I mean like their face, and put this line exactly, no, acute to the face. Sorry for my English, quite difficult. I can explain in Russian, but yeah, I mean, like it's personal approach. The AR lines base and put this lines on something like that, I guess.
Hi guys, Thomas here. I've got one question. You said you've got around 75 or 85,000 customers, and out of this customer base, how many are females? And because I kind of assume that the target market is females. My second is in terms of your team, how many people in your team are actually females? Because this is kind of like my obvious question. Like on the founder slide, I didn't see any women, which is kind of what I assume your target market. So this is my question.
Okay. We have experts in our team, like dermatologists and cosmetologists, and they are female, they are girls. And in our team, we have five or six girls in our team. And our audience, our target is in our app is maybe 90% of female.
It is, yes, it is 90% people like women in our app. Yeah, that's true. 10% male, and more than half of the team, they're also female in our company, in our startup.
So what is your monthly recurring revenues out of your 85,000 users?
Okay. Now our monthly required revenue is $629 in this month.
$129,000 this month.
Yep. Because I understand why. That's why at this moment the funnel is not fully tested, and we have no entries because we are testing the funnel and increasing the value. But in the future we may increase it in multiplies, and our conversion in subscription is near 1 or 0 and 5%. Yep.
Okay, so how do you make money?
Sorry.
Guys, in terms of the unit economy, you've mentioned that acquiring the new customer costs you like approximately in the range of $25. Is that right? Like, that just doesn't make quite sense. Yeah.
I don't hear.
You don't hear me. So I was just wondering, in terms of the unit economy, you've mentioned that acquisition of one customer, like to install the app, it costs you like approximately $25. Is that right?
No, it's our projection for a UK market, actually.
Okay.
It's not like it is right now. Actually, each month we pay $300 and pull out. For example, for September it was $1,500. So it looks like it works. So we need more money for traffic, for traffic purchase. Now what I mean, like right now we're bootstrapping and working with our like small resources. So that's the point.
Sorry, do I understand correctly that you sell monthly subscription? Yes. And how long a customer stay with you? So 1 month, 2 months, 3 months? Because yeah, as a woman, I consider it quite boring. So 1 month is more than enough from my perspective.
Okay. You mean paid subscription or free?
Yeah, so you sell monthly subscriptions, am I right?
Yep.
So
we have
how
monthly
long?
and early. Yep.
How long people stay with you? 1 month, 2 months, 2 years?
At that moment, our lifetime is maybe 10 months. Yeah.
So 10 months of massage? Sorry.
Yeah.
Because once you learn how to do this, it's like
yeah, you don't need 10 months for this.
You don't need every single time.
It's consists of churn of our economics, but because we have our app, maybe 1 year, and our first day subscriptions was maybe 4 or 5 months ago, and we can't say actually how much our lifetime.
Okay, and only massage, am I right? Or any other, I don't know.
Yeah.
Do you offer anything else or only massage? Sorry.
No, we have a content, we have water tracker. Yeah, we have water tracker, message, different contents, and now we are develop AI model, and we can test your skin. We can test your skin. Emil, maybe you can help me about
Yeah,
it.
sure. Sorry, guys, for my English and for mixed English as well. So actually, the concept is the multi-app. So we are doing everything to get this kind of app. So as Nikolai said, we added water tracker. We have the chatbot, which allows people to get the personal course of treatment, like massage, some kind of tips and all that stuff. Also, we have the content model, which looks like Instagram stories. It's quite popular right now. So we decided to use that kind of concept. So in these stories, you can get tips and advice from cosmetologists, dermatologists, nutritionists, some sport coaches, and act. Like, I mean, like we want to cover all the like average the average woman's life needs, like beauty, like food, psychology, all this stuff, and it combines in our model of multi-app product, like you know what I mean. Yeah, sorry.
Do you
actually,
offer any good?
Sorry, guys, we're out of time. Yeah, you can discuss it in chat. Yeah, and share your contact. Okay, thank you. Natalia, hi. Can you?
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. So, for present moment, we have all the startups here who were presenting their presentation, and we done everything what was planned for today. Unfortunately, one company went out, as we know, but okay, this is their choice. Unfortunately, as I understood, we have the big, huge event for present moment in Poland, so we did what we can do. And I would like that now we have the time for results, Maria. Probably we have this link for the quotation, voting link that we have to follow.
I guess every judge has voted already, but nevertheless, you have some seconds to change your mind, and I will close the voting and announce our results today. Please, judges, you have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I'm closing the event. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll do like sound. Okay. And I will be back in a while with the results.
For present moment, really, we would like to say the big thank you very much for all the guys who were presented here. And I'm understanding that it's so much, sometimes to be so much exciting, that for startups, this is so much nervous, so much exciting to present their presentations, to ask the questions and to answer the questions. And especially, as for me, I would say that it's not easy probably to make the presentation in English, and sometimes to catch the sense in nice way, and to be the shorter, but to have the quality answers to the questions. This is so much important, and I understand that this is so much difficult. But it was how it was. So for present moment, Maria, if you are ready, we are going with the results.
Yes, I'm ready to answer, and let's start from the third place. Third place today is for you. Congratulations, guys. Second place is Utrecht. I think Natalia is out now because she had some plans. And congratulations to Click Storm. They are winners of today's speech, and they will be representing Poland on the Unicorn Battle regional level. Congratulations.
Congratulations, guys. Thank you, everybody who spent their times today. Thank you very much for these opportunities. Thank you very much for the possibility for startuppers to be shown. Thank you very much for everybody, and I hope see you soon on the next conference and with such nice project, with such nice jury. So as for me, it was really my pleasure to see you, to understand the startups, to understand some judgments for the guys who understand in this business. Thank you very much for our business angels and for the organizers. Thank you very much. As for me, have a nice evening, have a nice day. Wish you all the best.
You too. All the best and looking forward to further cooperation. Greetings from Belgrade.
Thank you.
Looking forward to seeing you in our events.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye-bye.